Hello, Harrisburg School District. We are broadcasting from Melrose Elementary School in the Math STEM Center, where we are commemorating and celebrating our students and our teachers and our STEM director for this awesome project. Mrs. K, tell us more about the Cal Ripkin Foundation and the first annual Shark Tank competition with your students.
So we were given a scenario that the students were to come up with an invention that would navigate throughout a classroom with the many different obstacles in a classroom to help a blind student and not interrupt the classes in doing so. So our students came up with a shoe called the
SEEKER.
The SEEKER.
The SEEKER sneaker.
The SEEKER sneaker. Tell me more about this. Is it Amani? Tell me more about this shoe and your participation in creating it.
Jadiel and Idris read the book to me and told me how to connect the wires, and that's how I did it. And then we contacted an IT person to help us solder it down because we couldn't do that on our own.
Fantastic. Jadiel and Idris, tell me about your role in creating the SEEKER sneaker?
Yep.
All right, tell us more.
And as she said, we told her all of the instructions of how to put the wires in the correct places, but the instructions told her to put a wire in a place where it wasn't correct. And then we had to contact a IT person, and he told us where to put the right wire.
Fantastic. Jadiel, tell me about your role in this innovative engineering project.
Well, my role, it was same as Idris. So Idris told where to put the wires, and then I told Amani where it would end.
Ms. Klotzbeecher, how important is it for students to grasp the critical thinking, computational thinking skills to engage in projects such as this?
It's very important because it's a part of life, and when things become difficult, they need to come up with various solutions in order to solve the problem that we had. And they were so into creating this, and we had many obstacles along the way, and each time we figured out a way to overcome that obstacle. And when they actually had the final outcome, they were very proud and very excited, and it was that determination that was able to get them through creating their invention.
We had to come up with a whole presentation, and pretty much me, Jadiel, and Amani, and Miss K told us what to write. And then we wrote it and then practiced it for like a week. Yeah. And then we had to go presentate and then present. And we would come in here every school day pretty much, and we would practice with each other.
Cool. Well, this is such an innovative and exciting project. At this time, I'd like to hear more from our district-wide STEM director, Ms. Cheryl Capizoli. You've been working on these kind of projects in all schools throughout the district. Tell us about your role and how important is STEM education in the 21st century?
Well, STEM is the catchphrase right now, STEM SEAM. But the key piece to this is really about what Tina has done with these students, and really focusing in on the critical thinking. Also looking at, how they built this together and developing interpersonal skills. So what we're finding today is that industry is saying that the skill sets of being able to cooperate and collaborate and communicate with different people to get to the final outcome or this final product is really more important than some of the skills that they're seeing with people that they're hiring in their industries. So we're continuing this type of learning at all the elementary schools, at the middle schools, and even at our high school campuses now. So this specific project I have not seen, which is really innovative.
It's cool.
And I absolutely love what you guys did. But the actual concepts of being able to start with a problem and have it be a service-based problem where students are solving problems, real-world problems, and authentic learning. This is really critical to all students, and really taking this and developing this further so that next year when they go to 4th grade and the following year when they go to 5th grade in the middle schools, they still have these types of opportunities to learn and deepen the learning. It's integrated, it's cross-curricular. So they need to make those connections. This wasn't just a math activity. This was an engineering activity. This was a science activity. This was, you know, a creative project that they actually had to come up with a solution. So those are the skill sets that our children need. And like Ms. Klotzbeecher said, it's a life skill. It's not just a task and a math skill.
Or a classroom activity. It's a skill for life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you know, kudos to Ms. Kay.
Thank you.
This is awesome. And I hope that, you know, all of you and your classmates get to continue these kinds of opportunities, because it's really, it couldn't be more important, especially now and this time where we are in our world. You know, it's moving faster than we can keep up with.
The technology is growing and changing and evolving every day. Ms. Klotzbeecher, I want to give the final word to you and to your students. What do you want to share about what happens right here in the Math STEM Lab as it relates to live learning, critical thinking, innovative teaching? Is there anything that you'd like to say to teachers of today, teachers of tomorrow, about this kind of teaching in the classroom?
I think we need to go back to the hands-on learning. We've gotten away from it. And as students, more than ever before, they are video kind of kids. And the more hands-on activities that we have, the more interactive things that the students have, the more engaged they are, the more excited they are about learning.
Here at the Math STEM Lab at Melrose School, our students won a phenomenal award, and I'm going to defer to them to tell us more about it right before we close.
Well, we won the award because when we went to Baltimore for our first presentation, we presented at the aquarium.
The National Aquarium? Wow, that is so impressive.
And there was 3 different teams that were going to present, and we got first place, and there was one in Minnesota which got second place, and the Boys and Girls Club got third place. And the Boys and Girls Club got $500 for the school. Minnesota got $1,000 for the school, and we got $2,000 for the school.
Wow, that is an awesome award. And on behalf of the Harrisburg School District, our school board of directors, and everyone that supports you as students in our district and in our community, we want to say congratulations. And we are so very proud of you and all that you and your classmates are accomplishing here in the Melrose Math STEM Center. It's the first of its kind across the country, and if I'm not mistaken, there are about 14 to 15 others that are being implemented and established in school districts across the United States. So thank you so much for joining us for this innovative discussion in STEM education right here in the Harrisburg School District.